why would a sex offender...
Could you please leave?
Could
you please leave?
Yeah. But why would a sex offender want to meet up with a 14-year-old minor? That's all we're doing. We're talking about what you did. You know it was wrong.
Yes, that's why I blocked it out.
Okay, so let's figure this out.
Okay.
All right, so do you mind if we come in, sit down, we can talk about it?
Come on in.
All right, so that's an invitation into your house. Okay, that's fine.
That's why I blocked her out. Because I told her I didn't want to do nothing with this.
Shut that door. Right, but you still talked to her, you got sexual with her.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I asked her a question.
That's still inappropriate.
Okay.
Okay. So, and I am recording because I am in your house. Okay, it's for your safety and for my safety. Okay, and that's it. All right. But you are a registered sex offender. You do know that. You're on the registry here in the state of New York. Okay, and you did have a conversation, a sexual conversation, inappropriately with a 14-year-old minor. Okay, Ace? Right or wrong?
I got you.
Right or wrong?
I got you.
Okay. All right, so I'm sorry to meet you like this, all right? But, you know, we got to go over this, you know.
I'm not going to do anything with her. I don't want nothing to do with her. I blocked her, and that was it.
You mind if I sit down next to you so we can talk?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Darren. So let's just go over this chat log. And again, I'm sorry to meet you like this, buddy.
I'm sorry too. But I don't want nothing to do with this.
But you should have thought about that before, you know, you were sending voice clips, telling her, you know, don't get me caught up. So you knew it was wrong.
Yes.
Okay. You told her you didn't want to go back to jail. You had
I had a previous record.
You had a previous record because of this. Now, what happened previously? What happened for you to be on this sex offender list here in the state of New York?
I got caught. I didn't get caught, kind of caught. It was a situation that was going on. I was with a girl at the time.
Mm-hmm.
She asked me to wash up her daughter to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing so. My hand slipped off the washcloth and went across her private area.
It slipped?
Yes, it slipped. I was washing. I was pulling up. It stopped, and my hand went across the private area.
Okay. And what year was this?
2000.
2000. All right. So been a couple decades. You know, but you are a lifetime. You're a lifetimer.
No, I am not.
Oh, you're not. So how many
I got
years?
6 more years to go.
6 more years to go. Well, this doesn't help you. Then.
No, I don't. That's why I stopped it. I told her I didn't want to do it anymore. I stopped it.
Well, you were still speaking with her
this morning.
This morning. So, you know, I think you're saying that you stopped it just because I'm here.
No.
There.
I'm trying to delete, but it won't let me delete.
Well, you know how to delete, Darren,
yes,
because you did unsend multiple messages that I screenshotted, okay, before you could delete them.
Okay.
All right. So you do know how to delete.
Yes.
You do know how to block Darren.
I do.
Because you did block her at one time and then you unblocked her.
Because I was trying to tell her I didn't want anything to do with it. I was scared. I didn't want to do it anymore.
So right after, do you remember how old she said she was?
14.
14. Okay, so right after she told you that she was 14.
So you're going to press charges?
I don't have handcuffs. Okay, I'm like the mediator. Okay, I'm here.
I want it stopped. That's all I'm trying to do. That's why I deleted my Facebook account and everything.
You did?
Yes.
When?
Today.
You're still on. You were just active 53 minutes ago.
I am not on it.
Okay, so that just needed to be an update. That's not, you didn't delete it. That was an update. So it stopped you from going on because you needed to update it. I know that you were just active. You just opened up her message 1 hour ago. Okay? You see that? You opened up her message. Okay? An hour ago.
I said, hey, yeah. I didn't answer.
Right, but you were answering this morning, right? This is you.
Yes.
You were speaking with the minor,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So going back to this chat log, okay. As soon as she told you she was 14, let's see here. As soon as she told you she was 14, Darren, you asked her, well, or you told her, well, if you are not a cop caller, then I may think about it. You were going to think about having a sexual relationship with this minor.
Have a sexual. No.
So what did you?
No.
Okay,
there was
because
no sexual relationship involved. I asked her a question if she had sex. That was not asking her to have sex.
But the very first message you sent her, you said, if you're ever in Jamestown, come visit me.
Yeah.
And you spelt the word come a sexual way, okay?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I bet
Well,
you are sorry. So,
That's just
so,
Jeremy.
so hold on, Ace, okay? You said, I want to bang you. Then she tells you that she's 14, and then you go ahead and proceed to say, well, if you're not a cop caller, then I may think about it. So you were telling her that you would think about wanting to bang her. This is what it says black and white. Okay? You fucked up. Okay? And listen, I know you're angry right now. I'm not judging you. Okay? But
it's not going to happen anymore.
Okay. But the fact of the matter is, it did happen. You did this. Okay? Then after that, you had asked her, have you ever done anything with an older man before? Why would you want this? Why would you want to know if this minor, this 14-year-old minor, has done anything with an older man before? Darren. I'm just trying to understand your
if she
thought.
had sex.
Right, why, that's inappropriate. You being a sex offender here in the state of New York should know better. You should know better. Now, what's your stipulations for being a sex offender? Are you allowed to be on social media?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know,
The Jamestown Police Department does have my record.
oh, I know. Listen, I know everything about you. Before I came here, listen, I looked you up. I know you also go by Ace, right? That's your nickname, right?
Yeah.
I know about you.
Okay.
All right. So before I came here, I already knew everything I needed to know about you.
Okay.
Okay. This is what I do. Okay. You're not the first person I caught. I just caught another sex offender 2 nights ago. Okay. So we put in work to look up your background, to know if you're violent, to, you know, your past charges. You do have a warrant, by the way.
I do.
You do.
For what?
You just have a warrant, buddy. Okay, so just so you know, you got a warrant.
All right.
But yeah, you know, you go on to speaking to this minor, telling her that, you know, you were talking about kissing, cuddling, you know, that you wanted real kisses.
I didn't say that. She
You
did.
know, okay, but you were leading up to that, Ace. Okay, you changed the background of the chat to lips. Okay, that's inappropriate right there. I mean,
Okay, you're gonna take me to jail.
do you want to go? Do you think
I
you
know
should
I
go
don't
to
want to
jail?
go to jail, but like I said,
You
it's stopped.
could
It's
potentially
stopping.
you could potentially go to jail
Yes, I could.
because of this. You know, this is serious.
Yes, I'm told.
And with
I
your
stopped.
back,
I'm not doing it.
with your background, Ace, you should know this. You should know better. You fell down the rabbit hole the last few days here, talking to this minor the way you did.
I'm sorry.
You know, I just kind of want to understand your.
I want to stop it. That's what I said. I'm stopping it.
Okay, all right, but that doesn't, you know, this already happened though. Okay, that's cool.
I'm not asking her to come to my house.
No, but listen, Ace, listen.
I didn't give her my address.
You were still sexual. You were still inappropriate with her, asking her if she had sex, then telling her that you would think about having sex with her. Okay, that right there is enough. That's all I needed to come here. That's it. You understand where I'm coming from? You understand that, you know, you cannot... How old are you again? 58. So, you understand, you being a 58-year-old grown-ass man, okay, you should know better, especially being on the sex offenders list here in the... You should know better not to speak to minors. Like you did. You were being sneaky. You told her you didn't want to get in trouble for doing this. Okay? Because that right there shows me that you had intentions. Intentions. You knew it was wrong. You knew it was bad. You knew you could go back to jail. You knew it was inappropriate. Right? Am I wrong? I mean, tell me if I'm wrong.
I'm not. I agree with you. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thanks for being honest. Honesty goes a long way with me.
Yes.
Okay. So, you know, Darren, I'm just trying to understand your thought process being a sexual offender.
I'm not thinking.
What were you doing? What was going on?
I wasn't thinking. Completely. No, I wasn't. Stop. I'm not doing it anymore.
Okay, you're not doing it anymore, but you did it. It's already done, bucko.
If you're going to take me to jail, just do it.
Well, hold on. Okay. Like I said, we still got to go over this chat log. Okay.
I'm done talking.
I don't have handcuffs.
I'm done talking. Could you please leave?
You're done talking?
Yes.
Okay, well then I'm going to call the police. You do have a warrant. The police will be here. Okay. I'm going to turn this chat log in.
You said you weren't going to do anything. Now you're going to do something?
I said I didn't have handcuffs.
If we can get this worked out, where I'm not going to jail.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Okay? You're telling her that you're skeptical, okay, about this.
Yes.
About the situation you put yourself in.
Yes.
Okay? You also told her being... That's a federal charge. You knew.
Yes.
You knew. Okay? You know, you're telling her that you're scared. You knew what you were doing. You knew you could get in trouble, bucko. You know what I mean? I just, you know, you send her a voice clip. Please don't, you know, get me in trouble. You're sending her kiss emojis. How you feeling right now?
Like shit.
Like shit. Damn. Why are you feeling like shit?
Because I fucked up.
You fucked up. You got that right. You fucked up. If you are truthful on what you are saying, then things could happen. You tell the minor. If she's being truthful, things could happen. What could have happened? What could have happened? Mr. Darren.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think you did know. I mean, the chat log says it all right here. I have I got all the evidence, black and white, right here.
Yes, you do.
Okay? you told her that you got yourself interested in her. You know, so that this, I mean, we could both agree that this whole chat log with the 14-year-old minor wasn't right. You fucked up. It was inappropriate. You were asking her sexual questions. Okay, you told her if she was telling the truth, then things could have happened. So, like, what type of things were you thinking about that could have happened?
Wasn't saying anything sexual.
Right, but what could have happened, though? What were you, like, what did you
That
mean
we
by
could have meted it up, but that was it. But
okay, alright. Well, you understand meeting up with a minor is still against the law, right?
I didn't say it was going to be here. I didn't say where it was going to be.
Right, I mean, it don't matter. I mean, you could be on the fucking moon. It's still wrong.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just trying to understand, you know, what...
I'm not.
And also you say, you know, here things can be recorded and documented. So you knew, you were careful, you were, you know, you knew not to send stuff that you did, but you still did it. You still sent the shit. Okay? Even though you said that things could be recorded and documented. Well, damn right, I did record and I did document. I did that. I mean, do you have anything to say? You're telling her that you love to cuddle. You know, you were just this whole thing was just inappropriate, man. Can you pick your head up a little bit? So I mean, just can you try to look at me in the face here, like a man? Don't cower down. You gotta take this on the chin now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it. You gotta understand what you did was wrong. It was fucked up. You talked to a 14-year-old minor. You are a sex offender from the state of since 2000. I would have actually had this interview with you last night, Darren. But you were out till, I believe, 1 a.m.
No. I got back home around 10:30. No, almost 11.
Almost 11, was it? Okay. I would have got you last night, but you were a busy man. You're a hard guy to get a hold of. So, I mean, how else are you feeling right now because of what you did?
You said, I feel like shit.
Feel like shit. You should. You understand that you could have really destroyed her life if anything sexual did happen?
I don't know what is sexually what.
Well, I mean, this chat log says different.
Okay.
This right here, Ace, this says different. Okay, because I'm not the smartest guy, okay, but by the looks of this, Ace, it does, it makes sense that you were trying to...
No, I was not having intentions on doing anything.
Well, you told her, you said if you're not a cop, then things could happen. One of the first messages you sent her, okay, was I want to bang you. Okay.
That's before I even knew she was 14.
Right, okay, right. But when she did tell you she was 14, then you said, well, if you're not a cop, things could happen. You know, you should have, being a grown man, being on the sex offenders list, you should have blocked her as soon as she told you she was 14, right or wrong? Okay? Because, I mean, dude, there's no hanging out with a 14-year-old. I mean, even if you just say that, which I know it's bullshit, alright? You weren't just gonna fucking hang out with this minor, okay? There's no, I mean, make that make sense. You were gonna hang out with the 14-year-old? What were you gonna do?
What I was gonna do? I wasn't gonna do anything.
Okay, so let's just say you guys
What's wrong? I wanted to find out about her. I didn't say I wanted to do everything else in the world with her.
Well, you're asking her if she's a virgin, if she's had sex, if she's messed around with older men. If she's not a cop, things could happen. I mean, like I said, I'm not the brightest guy, but that right there tells me you had intent. You had intentions. Or you would have never said that. Am I wrong?
I'm not. I'm done.
Mr. Ace. Am I wrong, though? Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yes, you are.
I'm wrong?
Yes.
Oh, alright. I'm not, because this chat log says differently. Okay.
I wasn't thinking or having any intentions of having sexual relationships with her.
Okay. So then, what did you mean by...
That we could meet up, or that we could at least know each other?
Okay, but that right there, those two things, still an issue.
Yes, I'm a sex offender. I heard you.
Okay, so that's wrong. Why would a sex offender...
Could you please leave?
Could
you please leave?
Yeah. But why would a sex offender want to meet up with a 14-year-old minor?
Please leave.
Okay. Alright, Ace, I'm going to call the cops at this time. You do have a warrant, okay?
Yep.
And you're probably going to go to jail.
Yep.
Thank you for the interview. Thank you for the invitation into your house.
Yep.
Thank you. Alright, guys, there you go. There you have it. Sex offender from Jamestown, New York. Mr. Darren, a.k.a. Ace. At this time, we are going to call the cops. We already spoke with the cops before we got here. So, they're going to be willing to work with us. He does have a warrant, so he's definitely going to jail no matter what. So, right now, my security, Alan, he's going to be calling the police right now for us. They're going to be pulling up here probably any minute. Go ahead. And we're going to be on standby. And we're going to be letting you guys know the full 411 what's going on with Mr. Ace here. You know, hopefully there is going to be an arrest tonight. Like I said, we already reached out to the police department. Yesterday we were here trying to get him, but unfortunately he was out. You good? Yeah, thank you. He was out, you know, late, so we couldn't get to him last night. But tonight, different story, guys. We showed up. We got a nice little interview with him. He did admit everything on camera. You know, he did reach out to that minor first. Got sexual. He had intentions. This man had intentions. A sex offender had intentions in the state of New York to see what could happen, you know, with this minor, with this 14-year-old minor. You know, so shout out, you know, the people that helped me. I don't want to blow anybody's cover, but there was somebody around the apartment complex that did help with this investigation, so shout out to you. Really appreciate that. I think that phone call is being made right now. Let's go see what's happening out here.
What's his last name?
His last name is
He is inside.
Tell him he's got a warrant.
Yeah, very good.
Will you hold that light for me? So we're just kind of on standby right now, guys, waiting on Jamestown Police Department to come. Let's check out these comments here. Whoa, shit, Bronco's in the chat. What's up, Bronco?
Bronco's back.
Bronco is back. You didn't get me though tonight, Bronco. Gino, he probably does. I'm gonna have to shake off. What's up, Nick Bliss? Thanks, Ruth.
He's leaving too.
Oh, he's leaving. He's leaving. Get him. Ace, why are you running away from your problems, bucko? Let him run. They'll get him. You get that light. Predator just ran off. Fuck. Oh, he's a runner.
Is he?
Yeah, he took off.
That's right.
Predator took off.
We'll stand here until patrol gets here.
But what's done is done. Police do know where he lives. He does have a warrant. They'll get to him. So pretty confident that this, once his chat log gets turned in, it will be an arrest here for Mr. Ace, Mr. Darren, tonight. So, they say how long they be?
No, they just said they let patrol know.
Alright, so could be a little bit, guys. We're gonna stick around till they come. Predator did take off, unfortunately. That happens, but I mean, we got a confession on video. We got the chat log. We got everything we need. So at this point, he's just he's running away from his problems. So
Running from the law, guys.
running from the law, but it's gonna catch up to him. We'll catch up to him. No, Amanda, we're in New York. We're in the state of New York tonight. We're expanding a little bit outside of PA. New York was the police department here was real cool. They're willing to work with us and make some arrests. So, that's what we want. That's what, the community wants. That's what the viewers want. So, we're just trying to do that. Trying to get some arrests. We got some new things in the works. So hopefully, in the near future here, everybody is going to see some more arrests from us. So that's what's gonna go down. That's what we're working hard to do. And if that takes us to work a little bit harder, if that takes us, to have these investigations a little bit longer, then that's what we're gonna do. If that takes us going to another state, we're doing it. We're going. We're traveling. We're not stopping. You know, we're gonna keep at it and make these arrests. You know, we're gonna get some convictions hopefully in the near future, and you know, we're gonna continue doing what we love to do. Thank you for your input, Tom. But you're not the one behind the camera. You're not doing the investigations. You're not here, you know, in the now. So I think you'd be pretty much the same way too, Bucko.
What's up?
What's up, my man? How you doing?
Yeah, what's good with you?
Oh, nothing. You live here?
What's up?
Oh, okay. So you understand you got a sex offender that lives upstairs from you, and he was talking to a 14-year-old minor.
Yeah, I know.
All right, and
he lives right 100 foot into the school.
no, he lives right here upstairs. Yeah.
100 foot from
Yeah. That shouldn't be allowed either.
Yeah, I don't think you know about it.
But
The county is fucked up, you know that, right?
yeah, I mean, you know,
I'll be trying a little careful on what you guys are doing. If
why?
you start fucking with them, you know how it is.
Oh, yeah, no, we're good with them. You know, we're good with them.
The rules are the rules, so.
Right, yeah, you know,
don't have to
he
be fucked with.
right, he is a sex offender. He shouldn't have been talking to that minor. Huh?
I'm with them.
Yeah, he's with me. This is my security.
Your security.
Yeah, this is my security guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys just doing a documentary or something on him?
Oh, yeah, we interviewed him. He confessed to talking to the 14-year-old minor sexually, having
Sexually he
intent.
did?
Yeah, intentions. He had intentions. Okay, meeting this minor, not meeting her, but he did talk sexual to her.
No, he didn't.
He did.
You
He
guys
did.
set that up?
Huh?
You set it up?
Well, that's what we do.
You set people up?
No, we don't set people up. We don't
said you
trap
did.
people. He reached out first. He got sexual first
What, on Facebook or something?
on social media. Yeah.
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 So you set it up then?
I can't set something up that
You
somebody
set that
reach
up,
out.
That's called entrapment.
It's not entrapment because I'm not a police
Because you set
officer.
that up.
No, I'm not.
So you're just an innocent bystander.
How can I set something up? Listen to me. How can I set something up when a sex offender reaches out to me first and gets sexual with me?
With you? You're 14.
Yeah,
So you did a fake profile.
I didn't. Listen, bro, this is what we do.
This is my house, bro. Let me tell
Okay.
you, this is what I do. You want to know what I do?
What do you
I
do?
keep people like you away. If you did that,
So
wouldn't have
so
that
you're
problem
being
if you
you're being a predator protector right
No,
now,
no,
right?
no. So
You're
it's-
protecting
I
a sex
protect-
offender
I protect-
that's a fucking
right.
pedophile.
But
You
shouldn't have
are.
made a fake profile, reaching out to older men and act like you're 14.
I didn't reach out, bro.
But you made a fake profile.
He reached out. This
made
is
a
what we
fake
do.
profile.
We do an online investigation
picture did you take?
on older men.
Whose picture did you take? You got permission
It
to
don't
use
matter. Yeah, bro. Listen,
matter, it
you
matters.
don't know who I am.
Yeah,
Listen,
you can
you don't know what I do.
I'm-
Okay,
I'm do the same damn thing, bro.
we do this out here. Okay,
do
we
this out
catch.
that?
We catch pedophiles online talking to minors sexually online. That's what we do. Yeah,
Good.
yeah. So your tone definitely just changed up once them
No,
boys
no,
pulled
you
up,
shouldn't be
right?
setting that shit up. You shouldn't
Yeah,
be
but you
setting
wanna
up
know
as
something?
fake people.
You want to know something? That police officer right there
You shouldn't be
is
making-
in with us.
I know, but you shouldn't be making fake profiles.
It's not.
All
a
right,
fake
cool, bro. I
profile.
don't care what you gotta say, bro.
Well, be safe.
It really don't matter to me, dude.
That's what I'm saying. 'Cause you don't know how you,
I'm safe out here.
you know, there's a lot more.
I'm well aware of that.
There's a lot more.
And now you're trying to help me, bro?
No.
Now you're trying to help me, bro? Move on, bro.
No.
Fuck out of here.
For these people that you do that to you, safe.
You're probably one too.
You can look me up anytime, brother.
Hey, how we doing, officer?
Mr. Darren took off on foot.
Yeah, he just took off. We actually called you guys, met with you guys yesterday.
Okay.
I talked to let me mute this real quick. What the fuck?
We had several officers meet us here. We tried making contact with this predator yesterday. Okay. He wasn't home.
But then tonight we came back. Yeah.
People don't know how to drive around.
Yeah. So keep that light on me, please. So tonight we came back. He gave us permission to interview him. We interviewed him inside of his house.
Okay.
He admitted to everything on video, what he did. I also have the chat log of him reaching out first to the minor, getting sexual, asking inappropriate questions.
Okay.
So he did admit to all that on video.
Okay.
So we got the video of him admitting to it, and then we got, you know, the chat log. Unfortunately, he did run. He just ran back up that way. But he does.
A house over here, or where does he take?
He lives right up here, apartment 2.
Did you watch him go back into his residence?
No, he just came out like 3 minutes ago and ran out back.
Okay. Yeah, he bailed.
Just hang out right here. I gotta get more cars from you.
Yep. All right, guys, the boys did pull up. We're gonna figure this out right now. See what they got to do. I guess there's gonna be a couple other cars coming up, so we're gonna talk with them and see what's up. See if they can find Mr. Darren, aka Ace.
You guys didn't see where he ran after he took off, like after he got back behind the house and stuff.
I think he went to the right, to be honest.
On the city market.
Sorry, guys. My phone's getting wet.
You know how many times we hear it's entrapment. When it's not, because they reach out first.
Yeah. Yeah, people have their own ideas about that stuff. So.
Yeah, dude thought he knew what was going on.
And he even told us to call the cops himself. Okay. So
Trying to figure this out, guys. Thanks
he
everybody
knew it
for
was
tuning in.
You don't think he ran out around, do you? Like out and around to back up to his house? You guys didn't see it?
we've been standing right here.
I don't think he ran back in.
Right.
Seemed like he was taking off pretty quick. You know?
Because he had a bag with him.
You had a bag with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a book bag with him, so I don't think he's coming back here tonight. But he does have a warrant too, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, we have a warrant for our partner.
Rochelle, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And if anybody else sent any stars earlier I didn't see, thank you guys so much. That really helps us out. You know, supporting the cause.
You guys run a
Predator
group?
Yes, sir.
Where you guys out of? You local or?
City?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are out by Union City?
Yeah, we're on the country.
Were you guys out? You guys weren't part of the one that was over on like 3rd Street. It would have been probably like a year and a half ago. Did you guys, have you guys
out
been to
here?
Jamestown yet?
No.
Okay.
But there's other groups
Maybe they were
around.
out of Oil City, I think that's something.
Okay, yeah,
That would be OPI.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's OPI. That's
Yeah.
not us.
Yeah, okay. You guys said you never went back to
I didn't see it,
I don't believe so, but
but it
he might.
can happen.
hang out back there.
Okay, all right, yep. Boys are going up to the apartment to see if Mr. Darren ran back up into his apartment. He's in this one right here with the light. All right.
They're just making sure he's not out back.
Nicole, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. That really helps us out. That supports us for, you know, us traveling and, you know, stuff like that, equipment. PA.
Ain't my first rodeo here.
We'll be back. What's up, bro? Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us. Oh yeah, yeah. You know, it's real. This shit does happen. You know, we try to prevent it. And dude being a sex offender, he should know. He should know better. What's up? I bet. Tyler, thank you. Nicole, again, thank you guys so much.
Oh, this was last night.
Thank you, everybody, for sending the stars. I mean, that really does help out a lot, guys. What's up, bro? Nikki Sal. Yep. Hey, how we doing, officer? Courtney, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated.
When he took off running,
Yeah.
you just show me exactly where he is.
Yeah, sure. So he dipped. He ran. He dipped right through here.
You take a look.
I don't. I think he might have took a right, but I don't. I didn't hear the fence or nothing.
There's a hole over there.
Okay, then yeah, he probably. I think he did veer off this
Okay.
way.
There's perhaps. All right, we're just hang on over here.
All right, for sure. Thank you, officer. I appreciate your help. Yeah, Ruth, we should start doing that. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm breaking up, guys. Tyler Davis, again, thank you, my man. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you guys for being all supportive, sending me stars. That does end up or add up at the end of the day to help out the cause, you know, to help out the movement here that we're in. So right now, the police, to fill in, everybody in the police are here. The predator did take off once I told him I was calling the cops and that he had a warrant. So he did take off. They think that he just ran around the house and went back upstairs. So they're up there right now knocking on the door to see if that's really what he did. We're gonna find out here. Shout out Jeremy. Thanks, Max. Hey man, we're trying. You know, we're trying to grow. We're trying to make this happen. You know, we're gonna try to do at least 2 catches a week for you guys. Get these predators maximum exposure. You know, the best that we can. You know.
Thank you. Wow.
Julie, yes, he will be back.
So we talked to the neighbor. He never went back upstairs. He said when he came down here, he left. So
Okay.
he's probably in there. You said he had a backpack on.
Yeah, I believe he did have a
He
backpack
had
on.
like a red bag with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was wearing like a gray and black coat too. He had his hood up.
All right.
And everything. So,
We're here to help you guys where we can too.
Perfect.
yeah, and I'll reach back out to the sergeant,
The detective.
detective, or I don't know how you guys do it here. Do you guys send a link to my phone to send the chat login, or emails better, or
So where was he messaging the child?
social media? He was
Is it like a case open about this, or
well, he is
has there been a report made?
well, I did come in. We talked to the officers yesterday,
Right.
the sergeant, and we let him know what was going on. We, told him what we were gonna do, interview him and stuff, get a confession on camera, which we did. And then they actually came looking for him yesterday for his warrant while we were here. So, but yeah, I mean, he is a sex offender. Your department did know, what was going on. We showed him the evidence and stuff like that, just real quick on the phone.
When did this start?
Started.
Something that's been going on for like a while, or
It's been going on for about like a week and a half. Yeah, it was a short chat log.
yeah. I mean, do you know which sergeant you talked to? You know his name by chance?
Man.
Okay. It sounds like if there's already been a report or a case open about this, I don't know if there has or not. If
Right.
there has and you have additional evidence, it has to go to the detective bureau
Sure.
so they can add it into the report.
Okay. Yeah, that's no problem.
Best way to do that is to come down during business hours because obviously they're not here
Right.
after hours or anything like
Right.
that. And you just get in contact with one of the detectives and they're
Okay.
able to either get your email or whatever so you can
Sure.
send them.
Let's say you guys are out and about tonight and you see him or whatever. Don't approach him.
No, I
If he doesn't
just,
take off running.
yeah, I would
If
just
you
call
wanna
you
just,
guys.
like, kind of call it in, and if you want to like hang on the area and look, like watch him, don't
Right.
approach him at all.
Right.
We'll come up and scoop him up on the warrant, and then
Cool.
the other investigation.
What's his warrant for? You know?
I don't think we can't really like.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Fine.
I was just
He
curious.
does have a warrant, so if
Yeah.
you see him, just give us a call.
Awesome, guys. Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys so much for your help. I appreciate it. All right, guys, there you have it. Chat log will be turned in to the Jamestown Police. I got to come back down here during business hours, so that's going to be sent in probably by next day or so. I'll get back out here, turn that in, try to email it to them so it's faster. I'm going to call them first thing in the morning, let them know what happened, and we'll have to go from there. But at this time, I'm going to end this live, guys. I appreciate everybody tuning in, showing love. Everybody that sent stars, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Shout out Bronco. I got to shout out Bronco. Trolling me the other night. He got me good. I also want to shout out TC56. Love you, bro. RIP. I want to shout out the rest of the team. You guys know who you are. And another one down. Another one in the books. Another one exposed. Mr. Darren. His information and stuff will be in the title. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up there when this live ends. So with that being said, tune in, guys. You guys never know when we're going live next. Again, thanks for the love, thanks for the support, and hopefully this guy will get arrested after we talk to these sergeants. Thank you, guys. Bronco, getting you tatted, bro. But all right, guys. Till next time, stay safe, stay dangerous.